Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ral, aka Love Glam, and if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. And if you already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting me, and hello to all my new subscribers. I hope you guys are doing well, because it's cold AF outside. I am coming at y'all today with a makeup look, because in my video, hold up, I forgot the name of the video. Let me go on YouTube real quick, okay? So in this video, you can't really see it, it's titled, "This is why your 4C hair isn't curling and how to fix it," which, by the way, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to link it right here. In this video, I got tons of requests asking me to do the makeup look that I was wearing in the video, which I'm going to insert right here. And that's pretty much the look looks like. But then people really loved it, and I was like, oh my god, what? Really? It was so easy. But anyways, I am here to recreate it. So if you watch that video and you're one of those people, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. But if you're not one of those people, please go watch that video as well. Basically is how I get my curls on and popping, which, by the way, I literally just curled my hair right now, hence why it's wet and it looks a mess because it's very wet. That being said, we're gonna jump right into the look. Let's go ahead and start the look. I had a little bit of brow gel in my brow before I pressed record, just so I could give it a little bit of time to dry, so you know you guys are not there waiting for my brow to dry. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in dark brown, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill out my brows. And also, like, I'm in such a great mood this morning because we're currently going through a snowstorm. So we had like lots of snow from yesterday, and I guess they are expecting more. I don't know, something about just being snowed in. I know we're not snowed in; you can still go outside, but there's just a lot of snow everywhere. But something about that makes me really happy. The reason is because, I don't know, I'm such a like togetherness person. So when it snows and like right now, like my parents are home, like everyone is home because, you know, they don't want to leave. It's kind of like, it makes me happy. I don't know, like, you know, family time. So anyways, I'm gonna go use my concealers to carve out the brows. But you guys let me know, am I the only one being weird about this whole like snowed in and then feeling together thing? Is it just me? Or are you guys like that? Comment below, let me know, because I love it. Darling, darling, I can see you every time So we're going to go ahead and just blend out the concealer. The brows is pretty much done. And basically I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of that Fawn concealer to prime my eyelid. Great. Okay, so after we prime our lid, I'm going to use a little bit of the setting powder, translucent setting powder, to go ahead and just set my lid. I'm going to take this and set it. Very lightly, very lightly. I'm going to go ahead and actually do my face first and then come back to the eyes. That's pretty much what I did. Because the eyes is so easy, I'm using a Maybelline, what is this? This is a Maybelline Master Prime primer. I was going to say concealer, wow. I'm going to use a little bit of that and I'm going to prime my face. So basically, I still want my face to be a little bit on the dewy side at the end, but also a little bit of matte, if that makes sense. So I like to use this, although this is a mattifying primer, to me, it's more so like a hydrating primer, if I'm being very honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead with the Becca primer, and this is more so to mattify my oily zone. So this is known as, I guess, multi-priming. Focus it right there, a little bit here. The rest of my face could be dewy. And just put it, I'm just pressing it onto my forehead. I don't like a lot on my forehead because I still want glow there. So for my foundation, I'm using the Dior Backstage, and this has been my favorite foundation as of late. In the video, though, I was wearing the, what do you call it? Jackie Aina Too Faced collaboration, and my color, and that was tiramisu. But ever since then, I've switched to this, and I like this much better. So you guys are gonna get this today. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead with the Chestnut concealer. And this is just to conceal on my under eye before I go in to highlight it. I just find that this conceals, but also it kind of gives like a beautiful balance, in my opinion. I feel like it conceals, but also it balances out the foundation in a way that I like, if that makes sense. So for my highlighter, I'm using the Fawn concealer, which everyone and their mama know by now. So I feel like this concealer, I don't even need to announce it anymore. Just pull it out and people know exactly what you're using. I've been watching Elle's Song Association with celebrities here on YouTube, and I'm so obsessed with it. Comment below, let me know if you guys watch it, but I am literally obsessed. Like, and then after watching it, now I feel like I'm a singer, but I'm not really a singer. So I kind of wanted to do like a parody version of it on my channel. Maybe invite a friend and then we both can play it together. I think it will be so much fun. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's so much fun. I enjoy watching. It's like my favorite thing to watch right now. Anyway, blending out the concealer. And this is a Morphe Beauty Blender. And of course, always take your time to beat that face. Take your time to beat it. Like, no rush. For the forehead, I like to concentrate it more on here so that way when I contour, I'm not spreading and highlight like onto the other sides, if that makes sense. I'm using the Black Opal Ebony Brown contour. It's a foundation, guys, but I use it as a contour stick. So just a very tiny amount. So before I blend out my contour, I like to spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray so that way it's not blotchy. It just blends smoothly into the skin. So I just do that and then blend the contour upwards. And then smile and hug your cheeks. Go ahead and blend. I'm gonna spray it again. Gonna go ahead and contour here because, you know. And for my contour, whenever I contour my, my nose, I like to contour like my eye sockets because it deepens it and it gives the illusion of like even like a much smaller nose, and I love that. So before I go ahead and set my under eye, I basically like to take my sponge and re-blend it. Just because obviously when you were contouring, like you basically left it alone, right? So I don't want to set it and then have whatever lines that it created while it was waiting, and then have the powder, setting powder fall in there. And I did this very lightly because I really, honestly, I go through phases. Sometimes I want my face to be like, matte and set, and sometimes I don't. So for this look, I didn't really overset it. Yeah, you know the drill. Setting every other place that you gotta set. So now I'm using the Morphe bronzer contour thing to go ahead and contour or set my contour. So in the video, I was wearing the e.l.f. bronzer, but since the video, I've now found a new love for Morphe products. Well, first and foremost, because now they're very accessible. Whereas before, I don't know, sometimes I just don't like ordering makeup online. I know it sounds crazy. But like sometimes, you know, like when you just want your makeup and you want it now. Like, you know, the commercial, like, I want it and I want it now. And I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder to carve out my contour. Okay, while that sits, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose. I'm going in with just a fluffy brush just to blend out the contour so that way it's not harsh. I'm going ahead with my Chestnut powder by Ruby Kisses, just to dust off all of the, I guess, setting highlight part. So basically I'm using the powder and I'm going over everywhere that I put the translucent powder. Okay, so after this, we're going to go on with the eyes. I'll move on to the eyes. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe Continuous Spray to set my face. And then go ahead to the eyes. Okay. So now we can move on and do the eyes. And honestly, the eyes was very easy. All I used was these two colors. And this is called Strong and this is called Snatched. And I did a little bit of this on my brow bone and that was it. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Because halfway through my camera like just shut out and I was like, what the hell is going on? But basically, just in case if I didn't record it, the colors that I'm using to create the eye makeup look is Hustle and Strong and Snatched. Basically, I put a little bit of the Hustle on my eye, like brow bone as a brow bone highlight. And now I'm just using the Snatched to go into my crease. I'm going to show you guys because I don't know. I hope some part was recording. Oh my gosh. I was literally like, wait, what? And I'm just buffering it out onto the brow bone, like so. Do the same thing on this eye as well. And basically, I'm just following my natural eye socket, if that makes sense. And then buffering it into the highlight, like so. Still using the same brush. Literally, this look is so easy. I'm going in with the Strong, which is a darker shade. I'm going to place the Strong on my lid, like so. Okay. So basically you want to concentrate the Strong more here. Cool, cool. And then just whatever that is left on the brush, buffer it into the lid. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, again, buffer whatever that is left on here and on here. I'm going back with the color that I did my brow bone highlight with. I'm going to go ahead and just re-highlight it and blend it out. Throw on some mascara, and this is the Milk Mascara. Guys, ignore any sound you're hearing. My window is open, and like I said, had lots of snow, so the flowers are doing their job. And I'm using the Morphe Black Gel Liner, and I'm going to put that on my waterline. Gel liner on my waterline very thinly. I'm going to do the same thing here. In the video, I used Ardell's Wispy lashes. However, I don't have that right now. I have the Demi Wispies, so I'm going to be using the Demi Wispies instead. Hence why I had gone ahead and like overcoated my lashes with mascara so that it gives it that like wispy effect anyway. So after that, I'm just using the same two colors that I had put at the top, which is Strong and Snatched. And I'm going to use that to smoke out the bottom. So after smoking that out, I'm taking this Maybelline highlighter. I'm spraying my brush with a little bit of setting spray and then highlight the inner corners of my tear duct area. And I'm going to pick up some of this color right here, which is like a lighter champagne color. And this is called Fierce. I'm going to take Fierce and top it up just to brighten it up a little. Alright, so moving on to the face highlight, I'm using Morphe's Mirage highlighter. So just gonna top it right here. Ooh, a little on the cheekbones. And then just buffer that out. And of course, wherever else you would usually put a highlighter. But I don't even mind. And I've started putting highlighter on the center right here. Just because I really like how it catches the light. So not a lot, of course, because you don't want to be a friggin' light bulb. And then I usually just go back with my contour brush and blend out the contour area that I put highlighter, so that way it's not too highlighted. so moving on to the lips. In the video I was wearing this, which is the Kat Von D Damned. I've had this for a while. It may be out at the moment, so we'll see how much we can get out. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lip with this, and this is the MAC Current Lip Liner. So let's see how much stuff we can get out of this, guys. I think we should be okay. Yeah, we're getting out something. Yeah, we're getting out something. We're getting out something. Alright, so we didn't have to use the liv because we're able to squeeze out enough. I'm going to go ahead with the Fit Me Maybelline blush and just add that in between. Same thing for the other one. And that's pretty much the look, guys. I'm going to go ahead and spray myself again. Put a little bit of setting spray. It's pretty much the look that I had in the video, y'all. So anyways, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a really good time filming it. If you haven't checked out the hair video that I wore this makeup in, please click here to check the video out. And if you're coming from the hair video to watch the makeup tutorial, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope this was everything that you wanted. And I hope you get to create it and enjoy it. It's pretty easy to create, to be honest with you. But guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until then, I'm just going to say bye. So, bye.